There is one tiny gland in your body that is largely responsible for weight loss. It helps control the speed of your metabolism, which can affect your weight. Even when you're just sitting around, it works to ensure your body burns calories efficiently. And yes, we're talking about the thyroid gland. Despite its small size, weighing just about 20 to 30 grams, the thyroid gland has a significant impact on your metabolism and weight. If it underproduces hormones, your metabolism could drop by 40 to 50%, while overproduction could boost it by 60 to 100%. Today, we're going to talk about how exactly the thyroid gland is linked to weight loss and how you can optimize its function to maximize weight loss naturally. But before we get into the video, please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on future content. With that said, let's dive into how this one gland is the key to weight loss. Before we dive into the main content of the video, let's first discuss what the thyroid gland actually is. Much like the nervous system, respiratory system, etc., your body has an endocrine system. This system includes glands such as the pituitary, thyroid, pancreas, and those responsible for hormones like estrogen and testosterone. These glands release hormones that regulate your body's metabolism, growth, and development, including how it reproduces. The thyroid gland is the largest in this system. Shaped like a butterfly, it is located in the middle of your neck, just below where men have their Adam's apple. When your doctor checks your neck during a physical exam and asks you to swallow, they are feeling your thyroid gland to ensure it's healthy. The main function of the thyroid gland is to produce three hormones in your body: thyroxine, also called T4, triiodothyronine, also known as T3, and calcitonin. T4 and T3 are the main players when we talk about thyroid hormones. These two are super important for controlling how fast your body uses energy, basically managing your metabolism. They're made from iodine, which is a mineral your body needs in tiny amounts, and tyrosine, a type of building block for proteins. T3 contains 3 iodine atoms, and T4 has 4, hence their names. Your body usually makes about 4 times more T4 than T3. Now, these hormones don't just hang out in the thyroid gland. When the gland gets a signal from your brain, specifically from a part called the pituitary that releases thyroid-releasing hormone TRH, it sends T4 and T3 out into your bloodstream. This signal is a green light which tells the thyroid, "Okay, let's get these hormones moving." Once they're out in the body, T4 and T3 get to work on pretty much every cell, revving up the cell's activities, which is another way of saying they boost your metabolism. If you have too much or too little of these hormones, it can throw off your body's energy management system, affecting your whole metabolism. Calcitonin is another hormone from the thyroid we won't dive into much here, but it's important for controlling calcium and phosphate levels in your blood, and helps build stronger bones by moving calcium into them. Now that you know what exactly the thyroid is and what's its function, let's dive a bit more into what happens when your thyroid gland doesn't function properly. So there are 3 main issues we see with the thyroid. First up, we have hyperthyroidism, or overactivity of the thyroid gland. Imagine your body's energy dial cranked up too high. That's hyperthyroidism. Your thyroid is working overtime, producing more hormones than your body knows what to do with. Then, there's the opposite end of the spectrum, hypothyroidism, or underactivity of the thyroid gland. In this case, the energy dial is turned down too low. Your thyroid isn't producing enough hormones, which can leave you feeling sluggish and slow. And the third issue is growths on the thyroid. These can range from benign cysts and nodules, all the way to thyroid cancer. It's a broad category that includes anything from harmless to serious conditions affecting the thyroid gland. Now here's something you might find surprising. Thyroid disease is extremely common. According to the American Association of Clinical Endocrinologists, about 27 million Americans are dealing with either an overactive or underactive thyroid, and it's much more prevalent among women. In fact, 8 out of 10 thyroid patients are female. Women are also significantly more likely than men to encounter thyroid problems, especially in connection with pregnancy. Around 18% of pregnant women will face a thyroid issue after giving birth, and for a quarter of them, this condition will become a permanent part of their lives. Another important connection to note is between thyroid disease and diabetes. People with diabetes, along with their close relatives, are 3 to 5 times more likely to develop thyroid disease compared to the general population. It's a stark reminder of how interconnected our body systems are and why paying attention to our thyroid health is so crucial. And because the thyroid hormones T3 and T4 control cellular metabolism throughout the body, when there is not enough of them for any reason, this metabolic function slows and becomes impaired. Now, when your metabolism slows down, you gain weight. Now, this condition, like we mentioned before, is called hypothyroidism, and if you suffer from it, weight loss would be a greater challenge for you. Scientists are still figuring out the specifics, but it seems that low levels of T3 and issues with hormone resistance might be key factors. T3 is the active form of thyroid hormone that's responsible for delivering oxygen and energy to cells, and it tends to be low in people with hypothyroidism. This can lead to a reduced resting metabolic rate, meaning the body burns calories more slowly. As a result, individuals with lower metabolism need to consume fewer calories and increase their physical activity to either maintain or lose weight, complicating the weight loss process. Another layer to this challenge is hormone resistance, which is often seen in those with thyroid issues. This includes resistance to leptin and insulin, two hormones integral to regulating metabolism and energy use. Leptin, produced by fat cells, helps regulate energy balance by signaling the brain when you're full and by promoting the production of thyroid hormones to burn fat. However, in cases of obesity, high levels of leptin can lead to the body becoming less responsive to its signals, a condition known as leptin resistance. This miscommunication means the brain doesn't properly register when you're full, leading to increased appetite and decreased calorie burning, thus promoting weight gain. The cycle perpetuates as more weight gain leads to higher leptin levels, exacerbating the resistance. Similarly, insulin resistance presents its own set of challenges. Insulin, a hormone from the pancreas, helps regulate blood sugar levels by facilitating the uptake of glucose into cells for energy. But when insulin levels are consistently high, cells become less responsive to its signals. This condition requires even more insulin to manage blood sugar levels, contributing to weight gain and increasing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Insulin also promotes the storage of fat, particularly around the abdomen, which is linked to higher inflammation and a greater risk of chronic diseases. Both hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism can lead to insulin resistance, highlighting the complex relationship between thyroid function, hormone regulation, and metabolic health. Navigating weight loss with an underactive thyroid can indeed be more challenging, due to the way hormones and metabolism are intertwined. Having hypothyroidism often means you might have to put in extra effort to shed those extra pounds compared to someone without a thyroid condition. If you find yourself constantly hitting barriers in your weight loss journey, it's crucial to have a conversation with your healthcare provider about fine-tuning your treatment. Achieving the right balance, where your thyroid hormone levels are not just within a general normal range, but are optimized for your body, can make a significant difference. With your thyroid function properly managed, losing weight should become more manageable. Now, once your thyroid hormone levels are adjusted correctly, you should be able to manage your weight just as someone without a thyroid disorder would. Incorporating more protein into your diet, monitoring your glucose and leptin levels, committing to healthier eating habits, and focusing on muscle strength can all enhance your weight loss efforts. Remember, persistence is key. With dedication and the right approach, you can achieve your weight loss goals despite the hurdles of hypothyroidism. Keep pushing forward and don't lose sight of your objectives. That's going to be for this video. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. If you want more videos like this, be sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon. Why not like the video too? It will greatly help the channel. As always, you've all been fantastic. Stay tuned for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.